Good morning. It is, I believe, 9/20, September 20th, 2019. I'm here. It's about 7:45 in the morning. I'm waiting for my daily forced drugging, psychiatric drugging, which is 20 milligrams of Zyprexa. It's the generic version. I think it's called olanzapine or something. I've been doing this daily pill intake probably about 6 weeks or so now. And it's another 4 weeks or so, or 3 weeks before I see my psychiatrist again and ask him again to reduce the amount. I've been sleeping about 12 to 14 hours a night. My days are shot. I don't have much energy. I'm up this early waiting for once because I went to bed extremely early last night, probably around 9 o'clock, 9:30 or so. And yeah, I just want to say that this is torture. I don't want to be on these drugs. I don't believe they're good for me in any way. My mania, if you want to call what I went through mania, the problems I had in living that resulted in this court order, the second court order that I've been on, forcing me to take these drugs against my will, although I work every day on Coalition to End Forced Psychiatric Drugging. It's still legal for the government to force people to take drugs that they don't want. And even though the science shows that these drugs do nothing but sedate people, they don't cure anything, they don't fix anything, they just sedate you so that you are manageable, usually by other people. I live alone and I manage myself just fine. It's wrong. It's just wrong. People shouldn't be forced to take these drugs if they don't want to take them. There should be other systems of support put in place so that people can choose to not take this medication, which are really neurotoxic chemicals. They are brain disabling. They help to calm a person. What if that person wants to not be calmed, not be sedated, not be pushed under the water, I guess, in a way? I feel like I've been drowning on the lake of emotion, and the drugs just pull you under, make you okay with drowning. And I believe it is better to face our fears, face our griefs, face our joys, face what joy you may have if you're not on drugs, I guess. I guess sometimes I feel joy too, but it's very much less than I'm capable of feeling if I'm not on psychotropic neurotoxins. These psychotropic neurotoxins are causing my brain problems, larger problems in the long run, body problems in the long run. In the long run, I'm looking at 25 years off my life. I like to say now 5 to 25 years off my life, but it's up to 25 years off my life probably because I've been on these drugs for quite a long time over the last 20 years. I took them willingly for the first 8 years or so, and then I was taken off of them, and I had a successful 6 years without any breakdown, breakthrough, spiritual emergencies, whatever, psychosis. I didn't have any problems in living for 6 years, and I didn't take any of the medications. So I know I am completely capable of doing so, of living without them. It's just that the government and the laws are set up to keep people drugged. And this contributes to the massive influx of people now on disability. I'm on disability. I probably will be for life. I'm 44 years old come Monday. Happy birthday to me, being force drugged at 44 years old. Don't feel very lucky, but I guess lucky I made it to 44 if I'm here on Monday. And this video is longer than expected. I thought they would be here any minute. I guess I can say a few more words. This is torture. This is torture to me. This is real. I am seriously being drugged against my will with psychotropic neurotoxins that do not help. In my opinion, they don't help. In many of the science articles, they don't help. They cause severe problems. I'm already looking at some sort of markers, I guess, for diabetes showing up now, possibility. We get all kinds of things, people who have been on long-term psychotropic medications, which contributes to the 25 years off of a person's life. When I first read that, I was horrified, and that was probably about 4 years ago when I created the Coalition to End Forced Psychiatric Drugging. I was really sad that I didn't know any of this information. And a lot of people are still spreading misinformation. There is no such thing as a chemical balance in your brain. Imbalance, chemical imbalance. Chemistry may get screwed up in your brain if you've been on them a long time, and a lot of people, like myself included, when I first started these drugs back in the 90s, I was using alcohol, I was using marijuana, I was using, at that time, hallucinogenic drugs such as magic mushrooms. So there is no chemical imbalance that creates bipolar. There is no chemical imbalance that creates schizophrenia. These are only labels that are voted upon, sort of like a democracy. Everybody raise your hand, and we will make up a new disorder for you so that we can sell you drugs. And we can get the government to sell you drugs, and you can get the taxpayers to pay for these drugs. This is ridiculous. This is old school mentality on what is mental illness. Mental illness does not exist. There are only people here on this planet, and there are problems in living. There are problems in people's perceptions. There are problems in support. There are problems everywhere we go. And throwing drugs at people and calling them mentally ill will hopefully be something of the past if we ever get our heads out of the sand and realize that this is not working. The mass shootings will, well, they've been saying it for years, the mass shootings. Every time there's a mass shooting, everybody wonders, is it the guns? Is it this person? Is this person crazy? No, it's just a reflection of the times. Somebody who has been on a lot of psychotropic medication, or, well, we all recognize and we all see that there are a lot of variables. But in my opinion, the mass shootings are caused by the psychotropic drugs that are available and pushed on people and forced on people. That's one aspect. The second aspect of the mass shootings is the force. So there's the drugs, and then there's the force. When people who are, in my kind of situation, forced to take medications, quote unquote, psychotropic neurotoxins, against their will, and they have no outlet to go to if something terrible happens to them. They're forced in the hospital and forced to take meds there, and it's horrifying, and it's extremely traumatizing, and there is no stopping it. And if you, speaking of stopping it, I'm just gonna let the man do his job.
Hi,
Good morning.
how are you today?
I got up early for once.
Ready for the weekend?
Speaking of which, did he happen to get Monday's pill as well? Because I'm gonna be gone.
You know what I did?
I forgot.
I have the note sitting there.
Oh.
But you know what? Are you gonna be home in the
Yep.
Okay, I will run and get it, and I'll be back in 10.
Thank you very much. I'll take these
Yep.
two for the
All
Friday and Saturday, and then we're going. It's my birthday on
Yeah.
Monday, so
Oh, happy birthday!
we're going to a hotel, and we won't be back in the morning. So
Awesome. Happy
right.
birthday!
Thank you very
But
much.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you. And that was my forced drugging for the day. Happy birthday to me.